Our new StoriedBook Studio feature allows you to create a book in just a few simple steps, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So I am in my Storied account, and once I'm logged in, I'm going to come over to this left-hand side navigation panel, and you'll see StoriedBook Studio is one of my options. You have a drop-down arrow, and the drop-down arrow, it's going to open up my project page, but it's also going to show me the 3 most recent projects that I have been working on. I wanted to see all my projects, so this is my StoriedBook Studio page. From here, I can create a new project, which we're going to go through that. You can see orders that have already been completed, books that I've already made. I can order them again from here. And then you'll see I've got draft projects, and draft projects are ones that I'm currently working on that I can come back into and work on at a later point. They're just saved in there as a project until I'm ready to complete them and print my book. So just to kind of give you an idea of what this means, so I've got the title of my book or project that I've created. This is a subtitle. This one I called 2025, and then this one has 5 stories, and I last edited that today. I can see a quick view of what the cover looks like. So here's another one that I did. This one doesn't have an image, and this one is Addresses of the Heart, My Ancestral Homes. It has 2 stories, and that's the last edit date. And then you'll see this one has 7 stories. These 3 across the top are great examples. So this one is a half-page photo. This one is a no photo option, and then this one is a full page image of your books. So how do I create a new one? So I'm going to come up here to the top, and I'm going to click on New Project. And then you can see we have some templates that you can choose from. That just helps guide your process when you're creating your books. And so we've got memorial, recipe, and life story. And then you can start from scratch, which is usually the one that I choose to do. So I'm going to start from scratch. It gives me some information about my book. I'm going to click on continue, and then this is just to really get your project started. So I'm just going to call this one Memories of Grandma, and that's all I need to save my project. So I'm just going to put that title in for now. I could do other things, add the subtitle, forward, different book colors for my cover, and that is in flight. As I'm clicking, it changes that color, which is super cool. And here are the options to add my photos. And that's all I'm going to put for now, and I'm going to click on continue, and that's going to save my project. So here I've got Memories of Grandma. Currently have 0 stories. If I wanted to edit my cover, I could do that here. So let's look how to add stories. Very simple. I'm going to click here, Add Story, and I have 3 different options. I can tell a new story. I can add from the stories that are already in my account, or I can add stories from groups that I'm in. I'm going to just click on Add from My Stories. And you can see we have lots of filter options to choose from. You can select all of your stories. You can sort them. What is the source from? What type of book or story is it? What kind of group do I want to pull from? So I can do lots of different things to filter my stories. But for now, I'm just going to choose a couple so you can see what that looks like. And so I'm just choosing the radio button out here to the left. They're checked once they are ready. And then now you can see I've got 4 stories by 2 different contributors or authors. And here are my stories. Now, this story project is saved. So I can come back in here. I can go to another part of the site. I can go to my home page. I can come back to Studio. I can do this Memories of Grandma, and it brings me right back to that particular story again. So I can go out and do other things, then choose that particular story project and come back in and create that book. So these are my story options that I currently have, and what's really simple is to sort them. So I can grab them and drag and drop to put them in any order that I want. And that really is all there is to it. So once I have all of my stories added, my last step is to review and order. When I do the review, the first thing is going to do my outside book cover. So this is where I can go in and make sure the cover looks exactly how I want it to. And then when I'm done, the next step is to preview the interior of my book, and I'm finished. So it really is just a few quick, simple steps to create that book. I'm going to go to StoriedBook Studio. I create a new project. If I go into a project, I make sure that everything is in the order that I want. I can add stories, review my cover, and I'm done. So in just a few quick steps, you can have a beautiful keepsake book for generations to come using StoriedBook Studio on the Storied platform. Happy storytelling, and I hope this makes book creating super easy and fun for you.